Bill Foster is an ordinary man.
Where you going?
Going home.
Not this way, you're not.
Why not?
Metro rail construction, that's why not.
Living in the everyday world.
I don't suppose you have a couple of bucks you can give me. It would really help me out. If you give me your address, I'll mail it back on us.
A patient man.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'd like a ham and cheese omelet, lamb fries.
I'm sorry.
We stopped serving breakfast at 11:30.
Who's running out of patience.
I guess I changed for the phones.
A peaceful man.
No change. Have to buy the lid.
Who's about to be pushed.
85 cents. 85 cents.
That doesn't give me enough money for the phone call.
Drink. 85 cents. You pay or go.
A little too far.
I stay.
You mean you stole your baseball bat, but he paid for the soda?
Just standing up for my rights. As a consumer.
Oh, this guy's discriminating.
What kind of vigilante are you? I'm just trying to get home to my little girl's birthday.
Give us your briefcase.
If everybody will stay out of my way. Here, you want a briefcase? Here's my briefcase. Oh, there's the briefcase. Huh? Wait a minute. Wait. Then nobody will get hurt.
Warner Brothers presents.
Say, would you get off my golf course?
Yeah.
The story of an everyday guy who refused to take it one more day.
So we got a nutcase with a bag full of guns. He's in Hollywood right now, and he's heading west.
I don't know if you've noticed or not, but there's other people waiting to use the phone here.
Now, if you go up against this guy, be careful.
I think it's out of order.
Somebody in a white shirt and tie gunned down a phone booth 3 blocks from the Whammy Burger.
Michael Douglas.
In America, we have the freedom of speech. Come on, I want to be in a parking lot of my ticket. The right to disagree.
Robert Duvall.
I know who this guy is.
In a Joel Schumacher film.
What are you doing to the street?
We're fixing it. What the hell does it look like?
See, I don't think anything's wrong with the street. I think you're just trying to justify your inflated budgets.
Well, I guess so.
I'll give you something to fix.
What are you? Hey, Charlie!
Falling down.
Let's call it a day.
Come on. I'm the bad guy?
A tale of urban reality.
This is Isaiah 4:11. Behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded. They shall be as nothing, and they that strive with thee shall perish. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash, the honor to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Salutation to you, our King, pushing this word with truth, sincerity, with charity, presenting your bodies as a living sacrifice. We who already live salute you. And I just want to go into this lesson. By the way, fair use. All right, fair use. I'm using this footage under the Fair Use Act. I'm not profiting from this footage. I'm using this footage for educational purposes only. All right. In good faith, this work contains fair use of copyrighted and non-copyrighted images from the public domain and the web of non-commercial and non-profit educational purposes. Yada, yada, yada. All right. Fair use. All right. Okay. So yeah, I'm not profiting from this footage. So yeah, moving on. All right, and that was a clip from the movie Falling Down. I believe it came out like in the 80s or the early 90s. But about a Edomite, blue collar Edomite man, basically getting screwed over by his own society, his own government, couldn't see his kid when he wanted to, basically job fired him, pretty much, a typical Joe Six-Pack low-level Edomite, right, which is very disgruntled and angry in the times we're in because he sees that his white privilege is being taken away, right, because these small hats, these JOOs, right, they really robbed you, took all your real wealth, gold, silver, and gave you debt notes, all right? And when they, as they took over the whole world, took all your rights, okay, put you into slavery. It made you a debt slave, okay? They hoarded all the riches to themselves. And they gave you, and to pacify you, to keep you from revolting and keep your mouth closed and make you shut the hell up and take it, they gave you what is called white privilege, all right? And you so-called white people, see, white privilege was for the low-level Edomites, you know. The banking families, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Gettys, DuPonts, the Beers, Schiffs, you name it, these rich, small hat families, all right, they hoarded the blessing to themselves. All right, they hoarded the wealth to themselves, all right, and gave you the crumb of white supremacy, and you used it to the fullest. All right, now you got these so-called white people saying like, look, it's not us versus you. It's not white versus black. You know, it's just no such a thing as either. It's us versus the elites now. Well, the elites wasn't the ones lynching us, okay? All right, at least not wholesale. It was you low-level Edomites, man. You were doing the dirty work, man. All right. So, yeah, you're all going into slavery. You all got to pay, man. And the funny thing is we're seeing this so-called white man go down, which is what that movie was about, man. All right. All these people that have hated us are being brought down, man. You know, matter of fact, let me get another scripture. This is Deuteronomy 30:7. And Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies and upon them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. Right? So the Lord's the tables are turning, man. And just the other day, I was riding down the street, and I rode past Edomite on a corner with his shirt off, and I believe I heard the dude yell "nigger." And he was at the corner looking mad as hell with his damn shirt open and shit. You know, through. You know, and these Edomites are through, man. You know. But yeah, that's spiritual because look, the nigga knows his kingdom's going down. He's mad and he's lashing out, man. You know. And it's a funny thing to see, man. You know, he has no other recourse. You know. So he's losing his kingdom. He's losing his so-called white privilege. And he's angry. He's mad. You know, it's what that movie was about, falling down. Because this devil's going down, man. And at the same time, as he's going down, he still has that hate in him. This is Job 20:5. This is Job 20:4. Salaki. Knowest not thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment? And that moment is coming to an abrupt end, man. All right. The Lord has set his bounds that he cannot pass. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? So this is where he's going, man. So on top of him losing his white privilege, seeing Jake taking the best of his women and having babies and, you know, looking damn good doing it, okay? He's faced with the end of his rulership. And the world is telling him that he's the wicked. He has to watch the prophets, man. The prophets are telling them and exposing them, man. So all this is laid upon him as he's going down, man. This nigga's getting ready to lash out. Excuse me. He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. So you're not going to be in the fatness of the earth, man, no more. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. His bones are full of the sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust. Right? So, hey, his bones are full of the sins of his youth, man. You're carrying those with you into the grave, man. So as you're going down, your hatred, your anger, towards us is going down with you, man. As he descends into perdition, you know, the wicked, though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, though he spare it not, though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth. So he still has the curses. He still has the cursings of Jacob in his mouth, man. And as the scripture says, against any of the children of Israel should not a dog move his tongue, man. Against man or beast, man. All right? But he's still going to go out. Nigger! That hate. Here it is. Your elites are the ones fucking you over. Your government screwed you over, sold you out a long time ago. All right? But you still have that hate for Jacob, man. So you're all confused. You don't know where to fight your government or fight Jacob, man. And then in your mind, you know, in order to beat if you want to even have a chance to beat your government in any civil war, you're going to need the help of Jake. So you need Jake. You know, you're the horse leech. We're the horse. The leech needs the horse. The horse doesn't need the leech, man. Okay. As Scripture says, it talks about, it says the horse leech have two sisters crying, give, give. You're the parasite. You've been living off the southern kingdom and the northern kingdom, man. You use the southern kingdom to build your kingdom, and you use the northern kingdom to maintain it. All right? And the southern kingdom. All right? You can't survive without us. All right? Yeah, we built this kingdom for you, man. Yet his meat in his bowels is turned. It is the gall of asps within him. All right, so you're getting ready to vomit up everything that you stole. He has swallowed down riches and shall vomit them up again. Yahweh shall cast them out of his belly. He shall suck the poison of asps. The viper's tongue shall slay him. Okay. He shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter. All right. Yeah. You know, and that's spiritual because you're being slayed, you know, by your own tongue too. You know, your other serpents, whistleblowers, they're all exposing you. Your own people are exposing you, man. All right. All right. And Yahweh Shai is even likened unto a viper. Just to point that out. Side note. He's likened unto a viper. And right now, he's fighting against you with the sword of his mouth, which is the prophets, man. So it's funny, how words can really hurt. They got this saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but the words will never hurt me, man. But you're being slayed by the tongue, man. He shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter. That which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein. So you're going to give up everything you stole, man, which is the whole earth, because he hath oppressed and hath forsaken the poor, because he hath violently taken away a house which he builded not. Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save off that which he desired. And you're not feeling quietness in your belly now, man. All right, you can't be at peace, man. Scripture says, when you cease to spoil, you shall be spoiled. So you can't put that sword down. All right. You have to go to World War III. You have to do these things because the Lord said so. There shall none of his meat be left, therefore shall no man look for his goods. In the fullness of his sufficiency he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. And that word for wicked is the Hebrew word amal, which means the laborers. All right, they're gonna want, because the scriptures, in Second Ezra, it talks about how they shall not regard their kings nor princes, man. And the course of their actions shall stand in their power, man. All right, so these people are going to want to get their hands on these elected officials, these police officers, anybody that has anything to do with the government. You're going to be a target in these last days, man. These people are going to want a piece of your ass, man. When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. Right. So while you're devouring and attempting to, mainly with this MOTB, all right, this micro C-hip that you're going to put in the people, to try to be a god, the Lord's going to rain it upon you, man. Right where you think your enterprise has been crowned with success, the Lord's going to show up and destroy your ass. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. Ultimately, you're going to be nuked off the face of the earth. It is drawn, it cometh out of the body, yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him. All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him. And that's that nuclear blast, man, which is ultimately going to cap off your destruction. All right. It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. It's going to go real ill with these people that are here in Babylon the Great, man. It's going to go ill with you, man. You're going to die in this giant shopping mall, man. And the Lord's going to, says the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine, man. The Lord's going to put the lights out on this man's cities, man. The heavens shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. And that's what's happening right now. You're being exposed. All right? And the whole creation is going to rise up against you, man. And the Lord's going to even put the spirit of these animals to attack you, man. Because they're waiting for that great feast that was promised to them. The Lord said to you, to the beasts of the field, to the fowls of heaven, it says, come that you may eat the flesh of kings and of princes and of the horsemen and them that ride upon them, or horses and them that ride upon them, roughly paraphrasing that scripture, man. The Lord promised this creation that they're going to be able to feast on your flesh, man. The slain of the Lord shall be many. The scripture says the slain of the Lord shall be from one end of the earth to the other, man. Because you've been oppressing creation. You've been oppressing the animals, nature itself, and they're going to want a piece of your ass, and they're going to get it. All right? The increase of his house shall depart, and his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath. This is the portion of a wicked man from Yahweh, and his heritage appointed unto him by Yahweh. Right, and his scriptures also say, if his children be multiplied, it is for the sword, man. So the few Edomites that are still having babies, well, your children have no future other than destruction and then being reborn into slavery, But yeah, this Edomite, he's a loose cannon, man. That's why I played that clip from the movie Falling Down, man. Because this man's about to go buck wild, man, because he's pretty much lost everything. As I go throughout this earth, man, you can feel the throughness, man. Whether it's on the job, you see Esau trying to be petty, because his power is gone. You know, you go to the any bars and restaurants, you see Esau looking at you and shit, mad because the chicks are digging you and nobody even wants to even talk to him. You know, it's a transition of power, man. All right, and the Lord's giving it to whose right it is, man. We're the sovereigns. As the scripture says, woe to the world when the king is a child. Blessed is thee, O land, when thy king is the son of nobles. The Lord's raising those nobles back up, man. All right. Why? Because of unrighteousness, for riches got this by deceit. The kingdom is translated from one people to another, man. All right. you know. It says in Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, ill dealings shall overthrow the thrones of the mighty. And the scripture says, upon whom has thy wickedness not passed continually, man? All right, so you're guilty of blood, man, pursuing the Numbers 35 and 33, man. So you're going to have to pay for that. It's a blood debt, all right? And you're going down, but this devil is not going to go down without a fight. He's not going to, it's like a vampire movie, man. First the vampire, he's this handsome guy. Everybody loves him, Chicks, they start going to his house, but then they end up coming up missing. All right, then I'm thinking about the movie Fright Night. That's exactly what the movie was about. You had the damn vampire. He was this handsome guy. You saw a chick come to his house. You had the nosy neighbor. It was a young boy, which is likened unto the prophets. The nosy neighbor was peeping and watching and saw him basically kill the woman, man. And saw that he was dumping bodies out the back, man. So he was like, look, I'm finna expose this guy, man. All right. Nobody believed him at first, and eventually he got exposed. And what happened? He turned to a damn monster. He went from being a handsome guy to a monster. And tried to just slaughter everybody, man. And that's how Esau's going out. See, vampires never go out pretty, man. They don't go out, a movie Fright Night, the dude was saying, like, no vampire goes out the same, man. Not Fright Night, Lost Boys. I'm thinking about 80s vampire movies now. But he basically was like, look, these vampires, they don't all go out. Some of them go out, they explode. Some of them catch on fire, and they never go out pretty, man. And that's how Esau's going out, man. He's not going out gracefully at all, man. Things are becoming more debaucherous in the world. He's using his media. It's getting more vile. Why? Because he's going down, man. Hence the name of that movie, Falling Down. But yeah, man, it's a little lesson I wanted to do. Yeah, Shalom.